Alright, so recently I've been thinking about something, and honestly, for the past few days, I've been trying to find a way to word it in a way that it doesn't sound narcissistic, or that it doesn't sound like I have an ego, but I've failed miserably in trying to find a way. So I'm just gonna come out and say it. Right now, in this given moment, I believe that I am the best at what I do. And I believe this holds true to every single person on this earth. And I know what you're probably thinking. You probably think I'm completely out of my mind. You're probably racing down to the comment section to tell me that I'm a narcissist or that I should think realistically. And well, if that's the case, let me explain a little bit further. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about self-comparison? I'll go first. The first thing that comes to my mind is the act of allowing some other person, whether it be somebody that you respect, somebody you envy, or just some random person on the street, to allow this person to enter your life, to walk into your shoes, and to convince yourself that this person can do a better job at living your life. Because ultimately, self-comparison equals believing that you aren't capable of living your life to its fullest potential, and convincing yourself that somebody else out there is. But if you truly think about it, does anybody in your life really know who you are? Sure, they may know what you do for a living, they might know your hobbies, they obviously know your name, your favorite color, and your birthday, but nobody knows you the way that you know you. I mean, after all, you have to live with yourself every single day. You are fully aware of the struggles that you've had to endure, the thoughts that circulate through your mind. You have lived your life to its entirety. So to say that someone else can walk into your shoes and do a better job is like saying that they have also lived your life to its entirety, when in reality, they haven't. Because if you believe in this given moment that you can do a better job at living my life, or anybody else's life for that matter, then you wouldn't fully be in their position, would you? Because looking from the outside in, it is so easy to judge somebody else's situation and to tell yourself that, oh, this person isn't trying hard enough, or if you were in their position, then you would do better. But in doing so, in thinking like this, you will be looking at their life through the perspective, through the lens of your own. Another way to think about this is like completing a puzzle. If you were struggling with a puzzle and you couldn't find the pieces to finish it, you wouldn't take out another puzzle and use those pieces to complete the puzzle that you originally started, right? The same goes with your life. If you're struggling with your life, no one can tell you how to live your life or what you should change or that you're not trying hard enough. Because contrary to popular belief, continuing to live on is in itself trying hard enough already. I guess what I'm trying to get at here is you are exactly where you need to be. And honestly, I've been telling myself this for the past few years. I mean, if you look at my old videos, you would get the same message that I'm trying to reiterate here. I've been repeating these 7 words for years now, but I never actually believed it. I've always had this image in my mind of me walking this path towards whatever destination that I want to walk in. But whenever I look to the left or to my right, I would always see somebody else doing it better or moving faster or living life better than mine. And often I would create these scenarios in my mind of someone replacing me in my own path and doing a better job than me. Because I never really believed that I was exactly where I needed to be, because I was always under this assumption that somebody else out there could do a better job at living my life. But then I remember that nobody truly knows who I am. No one can fully grasp what it means to be me. They don't know the cards that I've been dealt or the daily struggles that I have to endure, and they sure as hell haven't read my entire story to judge if my life is easier or not. And for this very reason, they aren't qualified to live my life, let alone do a better job at it. And you know, strangely enough, I came across this thought while I was at the gym. It was just a regular Tuesday, which means it was leg day, which is arguably the hardest day of the week. I was mentally and physically exhausted like always, and I wanted to quit. I wanted to leave the gym right then and there and tell nobody, because really, who would really know that I quit that day? No one is the answer, except for me at least. And for that very reason, I didn't quit. I endured through the entire workout, like I always do, despite being in so much pain. And whilst doing it, I found myself repeating these following words. No one does it like you. And that's not to say that I'm the only person in the gym, let alone the only person pushing himself. What I'm trying to get at here is nobody knows why I go to the gym. Of course, I can tell them that I want to get stronger or I want to be healthier, but it's so much deeper than that. The same way that nobody knows why I wake up every single morning and go after it. The same way that nobody truly knows my motivations and reasons to continue living. Nobody knows why it is that I do what I do, because everyone has different motivations and priorities in life. Nobody is the same, and if nobody really told you that, you would be completely unaware of the fact. And for this very reason, it would be virtually impossible for someone to do a better job at living your life if they don't know who you are. I guess the main message that I'm trying to convey here is you are doing your best. Even if you don't believe it, I'm here to completely acknowledge it. Of course, you haven't accomplished everything in life, and I'm sure that you wish that you were in a better position, or that you had more money, or that you had more time on your hand. And I know you aren't exactly where you want to be, and that is such a valid feeling to have. I mean, trust me, I have that feeling almost every single day. But I'm here to convey a message to you that I've been trying to reiterate to myself for the past few years, but just haven't been able to do so. I know that you aren't exactly where you want to be, but you sure as hell are exactly where you need to be. Isn't that such a reassuring thought to have whenever you feel like you're falling behind or that you need to move quicker in life? It's so empowering as well to know that this path, this journey is yours. Nobody else can tell you that you're doing it wrong or that you're doing it right, or that you should be doing this, because it's your life, your decisions, and what you plan to do is nobody else's business. You can make the wrong decision, you can make the right decision, but at least you're living your life to the best of your ability. Everything that I believe in, everything that I know, everything that I think is all in here. And if I believe that I'm the best to live in my life, then so be it. Anyways, I'm glad that you made it to the end of the video, and I hope that this message that I wrote up in about a day or two resonates with you in some sort of way. I hope it opens your mind to a new perspective and it kind of shifts your mentality the same way that it did to me. Like always, my name's Kent, and I think you're doing just fine. All right, anyways, I'll see you next time when an idea comes to me and I can bring it to fruition.